Johnny, I was just getting ready to clean these things out, and I saw this one that we took yesterday, and I wanted to send it to you. Watch this. Now look, right here, not bad. Could be a little more tilt. One could argue for a little more tilt, but that's not the bad part. Now watch. Watch. You're going to come down. You're going to come down. You're going to come down. See, there's a little, well, here, right there. Right there. Now, here's what's wrong. Here's what's wrong. Look at your chest is facing home plate. It's facing us right now. So this body has begun to, or the chest. See, here's the part that's confusing. The hip goes around this way. The chest doesn't. It goes down. See, so your chest is starting to go around and operate on the same plane as the hips. And with that being the case, you're going to begin to go across the path. See? Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. When we look at this from an engineering standpoint. Now, watch. Here's these shoulders, right? Here's these hips. Now, when they turn, right? They're both on the same plane, are they not? See? Here's the shoulders. Here's the hips. Now, watch what's going to happen. You know, we might find something new here. Nobody ever explains it this way, but you can understand. The hips, they've changed a little bit. But look at the shoulders by comparison. Capiche? That's probably why everybody ends up with back operations. See, because here you're turned this way, and the shoulders are steeper than the hips. They're on two different planes. See, you're level all the way around. So your right shoulder, that's why I keep telling everybody, it'll feel more like somebody throwing an underhand softball pitch. And when you do that, your right shoulder goes way down, and that feels normal for that. See it now? So the hips are on one plane. The shoulders are on another. That right shoulder has got to go under. That's why these guys talk about this stack and tilt. Well, I don't agree with the stack, but the tilt part they got right. The shoulders tilt, they don't turn. They turn and tilt. All right? And that's why what squares the golf club up is these guys right here. You're, in a sense, squaring it up with your chest. So you lose some of the whiplash, that's the additional speed. Now, let me show you one last thing here. Hold on. One last thing. Here's Sergio, I wish I could putt Garcia. Now watch. He's going to go up like this. He's going to come down. Where's his chest facing? His chest is facing that way. Now let's take you at about the same point. Well, that's a little... Your chest is almost facing the golf ball. See? Now, let's take him and go. His chest is still facing about like that. You... See? Your chest is already facing us. So your angle is here. His is there. I still insist the difference, or the reason why he has this angle, and guys that do have this angle, is that left shoulder's high and that right shoulder's back. See? And now watch how steep his shoulders are going to get. Look at that. They're practically straight up and down. So when we look at him from the downline view also, here, where's his chest? It's facing us. Now watch him as he hits it. Watch this. His hips are on this plane. His shoulders are on this one. Hello. What I see all day long is everybody standing straight up. All right, partner? Now, how do you fix this? Okay, there's the better part. I'm ready to leave you, and you say, okay, this is your problem. See ya. Another $5 to find out how I got it. Okay. Look, that one drill where you stand like this and your left hand's on the club and then you take your right hand, I guess they were showing this on Golf Digest or something, and you throw a ball underneath it or pretend like you're throwing a ball. Anything to get you under. But really, the turn and tilt drill is the one. Where you put the stick right here and you put your hand here, make a backswing, come down and touch down here. That will force your lower body to go under. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the turn and tilt drill on this video for you. All right, buddy. Always a pleasure.